What's up, everybody? It's D to the J with the Rollaway. And as the title says, it's about to get real. Um, so what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna talk about something that's on my mind, but I wanna talk about it from here. I always do. And if this video offends anybody, I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm sorry. Get over it. Give me a second. Hold on. You know, I work very hard with what I do. Between my CP does not define me, between Chairmaster Games, between Worth the Wait cooking with DJ Carter, between the CD that we've got launched, I work very hard. I'm an honest person and I do, what I say I'm going to do. And I try my best not to let things bother me to a point. But everybody gets annoyed, everybody gets irritated, everybody gets, I guess, uptight every once in a while. See, but it takes a lot to get me to that point. But when someone questions my integrity and questions who I am as a man, it bothers me. And it bothers me because my integrity, my intelligence, and my intensity, I hold very dear. That's why I have the rules that I have. That's why I have the three rules that I live by, which are don't lie, do what you say you're going to do, and don't go behind my back. I've always been the type of person to try my best to do what I say I'm going to do, to try my best not to lie, and to try my best if I've got a problem to say something to the person individually or to try to talk to them directly. Now, this is not about one person. This video is not about one person. This video is not even about people. It took us 2 years to do this CD. But I want to talk about something that bothers me a little more because it makes me question things. And I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to talk about this live on the air, but I have to because there's something inside of me that needs to come out. I've done 100 shows on My CP Does Not Define Me. And I've never really questioned what My CP Does Not Define Me was about. I've never questioned, how I felt doing it. I never questioned, is it worth it? I never questioned any of that to a point of where I'm looking at my life going, am I doing the right thing? But I have went back and I looked at my 100th show. And, I understand that Master Rogers was supposed to be up there and we had technical difficulties and all that. That's not what I'm upset about. I was, and I'm going to be honest and open about this. I was expecting much more of, I guess I would say, a guest panel than what I had. Not that I didn't enjoy the people that were there, not that I didn't enjoy doing the show, but I have had a lot of different guests on My CP Does Not Define Me. And I ask very specific people that if they couldn't be there to submit a video of 60 seconds to 2 minutes. 60 seconds to 2 minutes. And what bothers me most, I think more than, I guess what hurts more than anything else, is that I only got 2 of them. Now, again, I am grateful for the people that were there. I'm grateful that for the comments that were given, and I'm grateful for the audience that I have. I always have been. But my whole objective with My CP Does Not Define Me is to reach out to others. Hey, Thomas, how are you? I literally have one goal in mind: to share other stories aside from my own through My CP Does Not Define Me. And I have had the opportunity for 100 episodes, 100 hours to do that. And I've missed a handful of episodes due to being sick over the 4 years now that I've had between the Sports Minion radio show and between My CP Does Not Define Me. But what hurts me right now and why I'm struggling on the inside, I guess what's bothering me, is when I ask for video submissions about what the show means to people, and I receive 2. I start to question what it really means beyond that. I used to get emails left and right about, can I be on your show? I want to share my story, blah blah blah, and I would set up interviews, and I feel like now I don't want My CP Does Not Define Me to become an afterthought to people. I don't want it to be just a show that's on the air on Wednesdays that you can tune into. I want to make it better. I want people to tune into it that can't wait to see what's going to happen. So my question to my viewers right now, or whoever decides to watch this during the replay, is how can I make the show better? What do you want to see to make it better? Are the stories boring? Or do they not relate to you? Is the show too long? What is it? I want to know from the people out there in this entire virtual universe that have watched the show, what is it? I mean, I have fans that follow every week, and I appreciate those fans. Please understand, I am not trying to upset anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody mad. I am trying to figure out how can I make the show better. Because if I'm going to continue for another 100 episodes and I get to episode 200 and I get 2 video submissions on what the show meant, not that I'm not thankful for those 2 submissions, but why? Why? No. Everybody did not know it was to a I did it. That's a good question, Crystal. Did everyone know? No, I did it to a specific group that had people in it because I knew that a lot of that group couldn't be there for the 100th show. But that's a great question. I guess I guess I'm struggling right now because I feel like, I don't want my CP does not define me to wear off. I don't want my music to wear off. I don't want my CD to wear off. I don't want me to wear off. I don't want to get like I come up and be this, and people start thinking, "Oh, there's DJ, he's boring. I'm going to, stay on there for 30 seconds and then that's it." Because my CP does not define me, needs an audience. It has to have an audience to function. Now, here's the thing, and here's what I realized. I realized that a lot of people will watch the replay because a lot of people can't be there at 2 o'clock, and I understand that. I get that. I get that everybody else has lives. But I see these podcasts and I see these shows and I see these interviews with thousands and thousands and thousands of views and numbers and all that. And I'm wondering, how do I get there? What do I have to do to get there? Now, understand, I'm not angry. I don't want this to come off as I'm angry at the world, because I'm not. I am strictly seeking information. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. I'm strictly seeking information. That's all. That is all I'm doing. Right now, I am seeking information on how can I make my CP does not define me better. How can I make my videos better, my broadcast better? All of that. That is what I'm seeking. What would the people like to see? Because cerebral palsy is what it is. Okay? And there's going to be stories about that. There's going to be stories about different disabilities. There's going to be stories about different things. It's not always going to be focused on cerebral palsy, even though the show is named that. And I want to make this show worldwide to where everybody tunes in, to where you can't get enough of it. I want it to be like the greatest drug on the planet that you're addicted to, and it causes you happiness and great joy, and things happen in your life that are good when you watch my show, and you realize things, and you're able to comprehend things, and you're able to ask questions and say what you want and talk about what you want, with the exclusion of religion and politics. Those things I will stay away from. But as I go through, it is not easy to put on a show like this. It is not easy to come up every Wednesday, to be energetic all the time, to be happy all the time, to be truthful all the time. It is hard. And I'm just wondering, what can I do? What can I do to make it better? What kind of things do you want to see to make it better? Through Facebook, through Twitter, through Instagram, which I post on all my media feeds. Unless my show is over an hour, then I can't post it on Instagram, because Instagram doesn't hold for over an hour. But I've upgraded StreamYard to broadcast in 3 places at once. I have Zoom to go there to broadcast live on Facebook, which I pay for. I'm looking at sponsorships next year. Or next month. Sorry. It's just, but if I don't get audience participation and I don't get audience reaction and people dwindle down, I can't have a show without an audience. I can't broadcast by myself. And I'm not going to broadcast by myself. Because I want the person that's with me to get a reaction out of what I do and why I do it. Same thing with my CD. I broadcast and I push this thing every day. Because in order to get it out there, you have to push it. And you have to work on it. And you have to sell it. And you have to put it out there. You got to put it in windows and you got to go to different places. I'm out there every day working my ass off to get this thing out. And I tell people, download it. The links are in the description. Every single link to everything is in the description. The links. I put the links in the comments. I talk about the website that was just created a week ago, to where all you have to do is click on that website. All you have to do is click on that website and go to it. That's all. And yet, I'm wondering, is it good enough? Is it going to take off? Is it going to be what I expect it to be? But if the audience doesn't connect, no, I haven't. That's something I'll have to get with you on. I appreciate that. The other thing, I can't figure out why people that get up here have 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 200 and 300 viewers and thousands at a time. And I've built an audience. I've built a show. I've built a platform, a website, a blog, all of that, and connected it. I've built a brand. And I've been pushing this brand. And the most I've ever seen is 13. And I'm thankful for it. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to make it better. How can I make it better? Let me know. Because if you guys don't talk to me and let me know and communicate with me, and it's not shared and it's not pushed and it's not gone out, then how is it going to get better? Is my CP does not define me going to go 200 episodes? I sure as hell hope so. What is it going to take? It's going to take dedication. It's going to take work. All of it's here. Look in the description on this video. Search it. It's all there. I can't do anything but put the information out the best I can with what I got. And that's all I can do. But I'm going to tell you, it's hard to stay upbeat and positive all the time when you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it stops. It tapers off. And I keep thinking, what would get 16? What would get 24? What would get 32? What would get 100? What do I have to do? And someone says, just keep going. Just keep pushing. Just keep putting it out there. Just keep sharing it. Just keep. And I'm like, God dang it, I'm tired of sharing it. I'm tired of pushing it. I just don't know. I said I was going to be real, and I said I was going to be honest, and I said I was going to talk about how I'm feeling, and that's exactly how I'm feeling. I just don't know. I bust my ass every day, and I'm wondering, is it good enough? Is it honestly good enough? Do people care enough? Does it affect people the way that it could? What is it going to take to get over that hurdle and to get to the next level? What is it going to take to blow it out of the sky? To rip it wide open and to have it go viral? I ask that question every single week. What is it going to take? How can it be better? What can I do to make it more successful, to reach more people, to push harder, go bigger, go deeper, bigger, better, badder, best, all the way through? And I see 3, 1, 2. And I wonder to myself, what the hell am I doing wrong? What do I have to do? Tell me. Just tell me. It's all I ask. I want to make my CP does not define me and my music the biggest and best thing in the world. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but I can't do it without an audience and without people. So do I. So do I. But that's what I got, guys. That's what I'm dealing with right now. That's what's on my mind. That's what I'm struggling with. That's what I'm fighting with. That's the real me. And yet, my integrity gets questioned. So, why do you really do it when you've only got so many people watching you every week? You haven't blown up yet. You haven't gotten big yet. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. Well, I'm just going to keep going because that's the only thing I can do. Because if I stop, they win. If I stop, they win. Because if I don't push it, there's nothing else going out. How many shows do you know of that are out there for an hour on the radio, on Facebook, on StreamYard, on YouTube. How many about disabilities, about different stories, about people surviving, about real life shit? How many do you know? And how can you make them better? That's what it comes to. I'm going to put my website in the comments real quick. If you guys want to check out or buy or download my CD, you can. I want to show this really quick. Let me get this pulled up. So this right here that I'm actually getting now is my website that takes you straight to all of my album and all the options to buy it. So it is there for you guys. Hopefully that helps you out. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Because right now, 3 people ain't going to fucking cut it. And I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm getting tired, but I'm going to keep going. I don't know for how much longer. I don't know how much more I got in me. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.